Hey guys, it's Bart with Golden State Investors. I want to show you a property we have in Fairmont, California, which is located in Los Angeles County. As you can see here, it's 0.94 acres exactly, and it is in a pretty cool spot. Actually, before I begin, the person we bought it from, he unloaded a bunch of properties, and he was basically a retired land investor. And this was his favorite camping spot. It just had a fantastic view of the stars, and he really liked the waterway that is right up above the property here. So as you can see, it's got dirt road access coming right up to the property. You got dirt roads coming back here. You can also access the property from this side. It goes to a main road. But this is the Quail Canal waterway. It provides pumps tons of water throughout Southern California. And one really cool feature about this property, other than the waterway, is right across from the property you have Arthur B. Ripley Desert Woodland State Park, and it continues on both sides of the waterway. But it's really cool. You literally have a state park right across from your property. So here's a north view of the property. As you can see, it's got nice mountain views. You got Cummings Mountain, which is about 56.8 miles away, about an hour and a half drive. You have Covington Mountain, which is 29.2 miles, about an hour drive away. Pretty cool views. And as you can see, the waterway is right down over here. I just think it's so cool. You can just walk up to it, and I think it's a really neat feature of the property myself. East view, you have three more mountains: Libre Mountain, which is about an hour and a half away, Bald Mountain, only 30 minutes away, and Fraser Mountain. And as you can see, the waterway kind of zigzags around here. It's pretty cool. Goes very far. South view, again, more mountains and hills. Portal Ridge, only about 34 minutes away, 18.4 miles. You can see more dirt roads. This is the waterway goes this way, and then see you can go out here to a main road, or you can even keep going down there. So there's quite a bit of places you can go. This is Basin right here. I'll show you in a second. Now the west view, you can see not as much going on as far as the view is concerned. I mean, you can kind of see off here with the waterway. You still do have another hill or mountain, whatever you were to call it. But it's definitely a lot more open than the other views of the property. Okay, here we go. So within 3 miles, there's some pretty cool natural attractions around here. You have North Long Canyon, South Long Canyon, which I'm going to show you some of these in a minute. You have Kings Canyon and Percolation Basin right down here. And of course you got Arthur B. Ripley Desert Woodland State Park, which actually it's here, and it's up here, so it's on both sides of the waterway. And then you also have Desert Pines Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, moving a little bit further out, about 30 minutes driving distance, you have the Oaks Camp and Conference Center. You have Lucky Days, which is a bar. I'll show you that in a second. You have the Painted Turtle, the Rock Inn, which is basically like a hotel. You have Hughes Elizabeth Lakes Union Elementary School. You have Patricio's Grill and Pasta. It's a restaurant, obviously. And you have another park, Antelope Valley California Poppy Reserve State Park. It's a beautiful park. You should look up photos if you haven't seen it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, moving even further out, here you see the real population center. You got Lancaster, Quartz, which I didn't get the population of that. I should have. But Park West Village, right below it, has a pretty big population, 56,569. Right below it, you got Quartz Hill with a 10,912 population. And there's just a lot to do around here. This isn't even scratching the surface of everything that's in here. But you got a regional airport, you got a Mary Carey Park, which I'm going to show you in a second. Antelope Valley Mall, I'll also show you. That's a really cool mall, within just 40 minutes drive. And Valley Central Way. You got a National Soccer Center, which I'll show you in a second. There's really a lot to do within less than an hour drive. You are basically have access to everything that you would want within an hour drive. Actually, less than an hour drive. Okay, this is just something I thought was cool. Within about an hour drive, you have access to 5 lakes, which I thought that was cool. I like lakes personally, and I think it's really cool when you live in an area that there's multiple lakes you can go visit, and most people can't say that they can. So I like that about the property. Okay, here's Antelope Valley College. Pretty cool. It's only 33 minutes away. This is a gorgeous mall, Antelope Valley Mall. It's only 41 minutes drive. So you got a Red Robin there too. If you like Red Robin, I like Red Robin. Here's the elementary school. It's only 26 minutes away. If you are planning to enroll your kids, many of you probably are past that point, but if you are, here you go. Here's King Canyon Percolation Basin, one of my favorite parks in the area. It's literally less than 2 miles from the property, which is really cool. It looks awesome. Lancaster National Soccer Center. Some people I know are really into soccer, and so if you really love soccer, that's pretty awesome. So within a 40-minute drive. I'm honestly not sure what you do there, but I'm assuming it has to do with soccer. Lucky Days Bar, a local bar within 28-minute drive. Mary Kerr Park. This is an awesome place to take your kids. Obviously, as you can see, it's basically pirate themed, and it's within 35 minutes. Pretty cool. Now this is really sweet. This is North Long Canyon. It is an awesome place to explore, and it's I'm going to show you another one in a second, but there's some areas around the property that really make me think of Grand Canyon, and I think it's really cool that it's so local. Paraclete High School, 33 minutes away. So I mean, within less than 40 minutes, you have an elementary school and you got a high school, and you have a college, which is, I think that's really cool. If you were to move to the area, you have access to the public schooling system, so that's cool. Now this is my favorite. This is South Long Canyon, and within 8 minutes, less than 2 miles, or about 2 miles, you basically have access to a mini Grand Canyon, which I found it hard to believe that this was so close to the property. It looks like something you would only see, in some completely different state like Nevada or Arizona, but it's very close, within 8 minutes drive of the property, which I think is awesome. Okay, so if you are interested in purchasing this property, I'm going to show you exactly how you do that. So if you're not on the property page, what you'll want to do is go to the property tab or even the home tab and scroll down until you see 1 acre next to Arthur B. Ripley State Park. Once you're on the page, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see that there's 2 prices. There's a cash price and a terms price. Cash price, you get a 50% discount. It's usually investors, people who want a really good deal. Our terms price is for people who want to finance the property. So it's a terms price plus 6% interest, plus the closing fees bundled in there, and the taxes. And we'll give you breakdowns. If you want breakdowns of that, please give me a call or email us. We'll give you breakdowns. And for the cash price, the only other thing you got to think about is if there's any back taxes and what the closing fee is. It's a standard $299, which is 30 to 40% below bid for assets. Now you're going to click Buy Now, and you're going to see the payment form here. And for this property, $2,000 secures the property, and this $2,000 goes towards the total price of the property. So the property is $5,299. So add on another $299 for closing, so about $5,600 minus $2,000. So you're going to select the type of deal. I'm going to do cash. I'm going to put in my contact information, and then any comments or questions here. And then you're going to check this box down here which says buyer understands that this down payment is non-refundable after 10 days. If the property is not purchased on contract or cash within 10 days, it will be relisted for sale unless both buyer and seller agree to an extension. So pretty simple there. And this shouldn't happen. I mean, we get in touch with you within less than 24 hours. So unless you disappear on us. And then just click the next button. After you click the next button, it's going to ask you for your credit card information, or if you'd rather do an ACH bank transfer, we also offer that. That's going to require some authentication. So if you do a bank transfer, just keep in mind it's going to send you an email to verify micro deposits, and it usually takes about a week to clear. Credit cards are pretty fast, probably the fastest option. And you don't have to worry, we take whatever fee they charge us, about 3%, we take that, so you don't have to worry about that. And then once you secure the property, we get notified. This checkout on the webpage is automatically disabled by Moon Clerk, and we get notified instantly. As soon as we get notified, we get in contact with you, and we see how we want to close the deal. And what we'll do is we'll send you a final checkout link. You'll pay the remainder on credit card, ACH bank transfer, or some people prefer cashier's check or wire transfer, whatever works for you. And then once that's complete, we draft the deed, we put it all together. If you want to learn a little bit more about how we get that all taken care of, I really recommend you go to our closing page, where my wife explains exactly how she does it. She actually handles the closing on these properties. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.